The Queen of Sheba's caravan halted at the gates of Jerusalem, her coffers brimming with gold, spices, and ivory, wealth that would change the course of African history. But this was no ordinary trade mission, it was a divine encounter, a pact forged in wisdom and power. From their union sprang a dynasty that has ruled for millennia, intertwining faith, finance, and Africa's royal destiny forever. The sands of time bury many secrets, but some truths are too grand to stay hidden. Around 950 BC, a powerful queen embarked on a journey that would change the course of history. Her name: Makeda, the Queen of Sheba. Her destination: Jerusalem, the court of King Solomon. This was no ordinary visit, it was a mission of trade, wisdom, and destiny. Sheba's kingdom stretched across the Horn of Africa, a land rich in gold, spices, and incense. But Makeda sought something more: Solomon's legendary wisdom. The Bible records her arrival with a caravan of 797 camels, laden with 4.5 tons of gold, worth over $300 million today. Their exchange wasn't just about wealth, it was a meeting of minds that birthed an unbreakable bond. Solomon, dazzled by her intelligence, shared the secrets of governance, architecture, and faith. In return, Sheba opened Africa's treasures to the world. But the most enduring legacy wasn't written in ledgers, it flowed in bloodlines. Their union produced a son, Menelik I, who returned to Africa with something far more valuable than gold, the Ark of the Covenant. For centuries, Ethiopian kings claimed direct descent from this lineage, ruling as the Solomonic dynasty, Africa's oldest unbroken royal line. But here's the twist: modern genetics confirms it. A 2012 DNA study of the Ethiopian royal family revealed a rare haplogroup shared with ancient Levantine populations, linking them to Solomon's era. So the next time you hear of Ethiopia's enduring monarchy, remember, it began with a queen who traded not just gold, but the future of a continent. And that dynasty, it still lives today, hidden in plain sight. Wait. Why it matters now? The echoes of Sheba's caravans, laden with gold and spices, didn't simply vanish into the sands of time. Their influence reverberated across centuries, shaping the destinies of empires and the very concept of wealth itself. Consider Mansa Musa, the emperor of Mali. In 1324, his pilgrimage to Mecca became legendary. Accounts describe his entourage, a dazzling procession of 60,000 men and a train of camels carrying literal tons of gold. The sheer volume of Malian gold flooding the markets of Cairo caused a decade-long economic downturn in the region. Listen to the language used to describe Mansa Musa's wealth. The chronicles speak of innumerable riches, of gold without measure, of a king whose generosity knew no bounds. It's strikingly similar to the descriptions used in the Bible to depict the opulence of King Solomon. The Old Testament emphasizes Solomon's unparalleled prosperity, his court adorned with gold and precious stones, a testament to divine favor and shrewd governance. Both narratives paint vivid pictures of rulers whose power stemmed not just from military might, but from economic dominance. They controlled vital trade routes, mastered resource management, and understood the power of projecting an image of almost unimaginable wealth. Why does that matter now? Because it compels us to re-examine the accepted narrative about Africa's place in global economic history. For too long, the story has been one of exploitation, of resources extracted, and wealth siphoned away. But Mansa Musa's pilgrimage, and Solomon's reign before him, reveal a different truth. A truth of Africa as a source of immense prosperity, a central player in global trade, and a continent whose financial acumen predates much of the Western world. The scale of their enterprise reveals the depth of their resourcefulness and understanding. Wait, what? Remember King Solomon. The Bible says he built his magnificent temple with materials provided, in part, by the Queen of Sheba. Materials that included gold from Africa. So, Solomon's legendary wealth, the foundation of his kingdom's power, was built on African ore. The legend of Solomon's wealth, so often used to define Western prosperity, began in Africa. So, the Queen of Sheba's diplomatic voyage, more than just a biblical tale, was a pivotal moment in forging a legacy of entrepreneurial spirit and sophisticated governance right here in Africa. Her astute trade negotiations with King Solomon laid the foundation for a prosperous, religiously significant dynasty that continues to resonate even today. It reminds us that Africa has always been a player on the global stage, a land of innovation and strategic thinking. Understanding this rich history empowers us to shape our own economic destinies. We, too, can be architects of powerful legacies. Want to delve deeper into the African story and equip yourself with the tools to build your own future? Check out the Creator Kit at pornoafric.com/shop.html. It's filled with resources to help you unlock your potential. Remember, the past is not just a memory, it's a blueprint. Let's learn from it and build a brighter future, together. Tag someone who needs to hear the African Story Globe Show in Europe, Africa.